Hello. We are starting our new unit talking about measurement first. And the first measurement we're talking about is time. I hope you watched the short video already that gives us all the different ways we can measure time. You're going to go ahead and complete Lesson 1 homework. This is for Module 2, so we're starting back at Lesson 1. We will skip quite a few lessons in this module to make sure that we go over all of the important things that you need to learn about measurement in 3rd grade. So remember, there's always a homework helper page, and this time that's on page 89, and it's just page 89 today. So if you turn the page, you can join me on page 91 on Lesson 1 homework. The first problem is asking us to use the table to the right, which is right here. It has names and different numbers of seconds. The table to the right shows how much time it takes each of the 5 students to run 100 meters. So the students are all running 100 meters. Samantha, 19 seconds. Melanie, 22 seconds. Chester, 26 minutes. And Dominique, 18 seconds, and Louis, 24 seconds. Part A, who is the fastest runner? So we have to think about what that means. Is the fastest runner the longest amount of time? Would it be Chester? No, if it takes someone a long time to run 100 meters, are they the fastest? Nope. The fastest runner is going to be the runner that runs in the shortest amount of time. You got it. So A, who is the fastest runner? B, who is the slowest runner? And C, how many seconds faster did Samantha run than Louis? Oh, we have to compare on this one. We want to know how much faster Samantha was than Louis. So here we have Samantha. She was 19 seconds. And Louis was 24 seconds. How are you going to find how many seconds faster Samantha was than Louis? Samantha ran it in less time. That means she is faster. How many seconds faster was she? So you'll write your answer and you'll label it with seconds because that's our measurement of time. All right, remember to pause the video at any time so you can complete the work. All right, let's take a look at number 2 together. List activities at home that take about the following amounts of time to complete. If you do not have a stopwatch, you can use the strategy of counting. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That's like counting seconds. But if you have a stopwatch or a clock that has a seconds hand, or maybe you have a tablet or a phone that can record time on it, you can try using one of those. So what are some things that would take you about 30 seconds to do? They said tying shoelaces, but what would take you about 30 seconds? What would take you about 45 seconds? What would take you 60 seconds or a whole minute? Go ahead and write those things down. Pause if you need to. And the last thing Lesson 1 asks you to do is to match the analog clock with the correct digital clock. Analog clock means it has the shorthand and the longhand. Digital clock means it has the numbers. So, which hand gives us the hour? Is it the shorthand or the longhand? I hope you said the shorthand. If we look at this clock, we see the little hand is just past 10 and the big hand points at the 3. This other hand over here is the seconds hand, and we don't need that to match these times. So if the little hand is pointing at the 10, we know that it is 10 something, right? Pointing at the 3. Each increment, each number on the clock is 5 minutes. So if we're looking at 12, it's 00, it's o'clock. If we're looking at the 1, it's 0, 5. So we count by 5s as we go around the clock. Let's label our clock together. We have 0 up top, and then we're going to count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, keep going. You got it. 35, keep going. 45, how many seconds, or how many minutes are in 1 hour? 0 or 60, right? If we were to keep going. There are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Okay, so the time is 10:15. So you would match this to 10:15. All right, keep finishing those up and hand those in when you come back to school.